I'm Joliton, and I'm the International Brand Manager in Milestone.
What are you showing here with MotoGP 17?
MotoGP is, the game that we are developing together with Dorna and realizing the new chapter of the official MotoGP game out in the market.
So what have you learned from past MotoGP games like 16 and 15 that you're applying and making better in 17?
So we capitalize a lot in terms of feedback from our community and our players. So one thing is definitely the fact that we move from 30 to 60 frames per second. So we are not changing the engine, but a lot of people asked us to create an environment with 60 frames per second without no compromise in terms of performance or in terms of graphic. On console. Of course, this does not apply for the PC, but for console, yes. And this is one of the new features that we are shipping together with the games. But in terms of content, there are some cool stuff that we have incorporated in the new game. First of all, the co-op play. So you are not more managing simply a team of riders, but you can ride in an event together with a friend online. So you know that a team is made by two riders. So I can compete at home, and you can compete together with me, friendly speaking, in the very same event, doing some co-op. And at the very same time, we introduce what is the new focus of the game, who is the managerial career. And this means that in the other MotoGP title, you had to create your own rider and to manage your own career, or at least the team. Okay? Here you can manage everything related to your rider. So you start from scratch, from the Red Bull Rookies Cup, where the talent are forged, and you need to build your reputation. The more reputation you have, the more likely there are sponsors that approach you, and the more money you earn. In this way, you can manage also the entire stuff. So hiring the people, like the mechanical expert, having more performance, an edge in terms of performance with your bikes, or hiring people, in the back office, like marketing or PR, giving you more, reputation, more chance to have a score higher reputation, and the entire, management of your staff create a particular calendar of events who are not only the events that you are obliged to race in the championship, but also can be, some gym moment in order to get more fitted for the event, or signing autograph for the fun. So it's a much more rounded experience this time. It's not just you racing in the MotoGP.
So when you say everything, you literally mean like everything a real racer does in real life.
Yes, everything that we could incorporate in the game, but yes, this is the idea. Also, technically speaking, after 2 or 3 years, we decide to listen to our community and re-record from scratch all of the sound of the engine. So the real, the monster of the MotoGP, or the bikes in Moto2, Moto3, or in the Red Bull Cup have been re-recorded from scratch with a new middleware which is called Rave, that can give our sound director an edge, reproducing and replicating the engine, and that's something that the fans really are proud of.
Do you think MotoGP 17 could actually make you a better racer in real life?
I'd say yes, but if you play very low, very slow.
See, a lot of racers say no, but like the tracks are accurate, so you can always study the tracks and see how the turns are when you're playing a racing game.
No, I mean, yes, the tracks are accurate, and yes, you can use as a simulation in order to. But what is really important in MotoGP 17 there are a lot of details in terms of how how you race with I don't know, your body out, balance, or in the old school, and a lot of other variables that affect your gameplay and help you to to race better, even in real life.
So talk about like how you work with your partners like Honda. What do they provide in terms of tech and support to help make this game a reality?
Oh, actually, in MotoGP works in a different way. So, meaning that we have the relationship mainly with the official licensor, who is Dorna, and everything has been made through him. So it's not like other games like Ride, our own IP, where we stroke a deal with every single bike manufacturer. In this case, we have an agreement with the single one, the umbrella, and he helps to gain all of the data and expert needed to replicate and reproduce faithfully all of the bikes and bike behavior.
When does MotoGP 70 come out, and what platforms will it be on?
Okay, the platform will be PS4 and will be Xbox and also PC, and will be out in the US in July the 11th.